Hey, long time no see. We're gonna see if we can get this thing going today. First we're gonna pull the plugs out, maybe put a little oil down there, see if we can get it to spin over, and then we're gonna go from there. So here we go. I didn't pay attention. I think we're good. I didn't pay attention to where they went.
Uh-oh.
Holy cow, this thing's massive.
13.
I'm thinking 13, 16. I don't really know that much about tractors, but this one here looks pretty normal. This one's a little bit worse. This one's pretty bad though. So we'll probably end up replacing these at some point, but we're gonna see if we can make it run today. So we'll go from there. I'm gonna see if I can turn it over by hand with the breaker bar.
Those pistons would run straight up and down, wouldn't they?
I think so.
Wouldn't take very long to get all the way around the rings.
There it is. Oh, it turns easy. It turns easy. It spins over pretty easy. Of course, doesn't have any plugs in it, so. Just run it around a couple times. Let that oil go up and down a little bit. Alright. Should be good on. It spun over real easy. We got oil in the cylinder. We got a new interstate battery here. Probably good to try to spin it with the starter. All right, let me get it hooked up and we'll bring it back in. Clamp here has a small crack in it. I think we still may be able to get this done, but they're not getting super tight on here. That one's tight enough, I think. All right, so now we're just gonna let it sit here for a minute, make sure we pass the sniff test, not catch on fire. All right, we're gonna block these wheels with something. And grab a couple of them 2x4s and just throw them in front of the wheels, back wheels. So right now there's no fuel in it. We're just gonna see if it'll spin over, because the wiring's a little haggard. Nope. All right. We'll reconvene. All right, so I'm just gonna check the battery first. See if we got 12 volts. We got 12.5 volts. All right, so now we need to check, make sure with our key on that we're getting voltage to the start button. So the key is on. Okay, I don't have any voltage to the start switch with the key on. Let's see. That goes out to the starter solenoid. So we gotta figure out the key switch first. Well, we gotta check for voltage at the starter, at the key switch. It looks like the key switch comes out the front, so we'll pull that out. That's looking pretty green, but we should have, we got 12 volts coming out. Does that go just to the
Solenoid.
It goes right to the starter, right?
No, it goes to the soil. This one.
Okay, and then
This
but
one.
there's no switch coming, or there's no wire coming to this, right?
This red wire here would be a
That red wire goes to this,
switch.
to this,
Yes.
but we don't have anything coming to this thing here. It should have 12 volts to it, I think, all the time. Yep, I got 12 volts on that side. Let's turn our switch. Try not to get whacked with 12 volts. Okay, let's turn our switch. We're going from ground again. Battery ground. We're not getting power out of the switch. We have power in. We don't have power out.
One more time.
How much of it?
The last part.
All right, we got 12 volts into the switch from the battery. We don't have 12 volts out. So we need to figure out, so that means the switch is bad. We're gonna have to figure out if we wanna just bypass this for now, which we could do. I don't think I have another key switch sitting here, so we're gonna think about that and then we'll go to the next thing. All right, so we're gonna replace this a little bit later. I'll get something from the local Massey store. Ohio Machinery, of course. Alright, so if we run this 12 volts to there, then we should have 12 volts down there, right? I saw some juice. Saw some juice flow. Should have 12 volts through now, right? You want to check on either side of that, or the green wire. You want to check the green wire on that? Oh, or 1165. All right. So,
Wow, you're too long.
let's see what we're doing here. All right, we're still in neutral. Let's see what happens now. Let's go on this side. So I have 12 volt to the switch now. Now when I push the button, 12 volts should flow to the solenoid and then to the starter. We're just trying to see if it'll spin over. I've got it in neutral, so let's see what happens. It sounds pretty good too. It doesn't have any lumps in it when it's going around. Now remember, I don't have any spark plugs in it, so it's not going to sound like it has any compression because it doesn't. All right, so now we're going to clean the plugs up, put them back in. Hope we can get the firing order correct again. And then we're going to see if we can get it to fire.